Hey guys, Josh Hankin here, creator of the Ultimate Sandbag Core Training System. I asked my good friend Jem here from FitQuest to help me out. The reason I wanted Jem to give us a good routine is that he trains some elite fighters. Jem, can you tell us about some of the guys you've worked with?
Well, we had Danny Betchel, the 3-time world champion. We worked with George Garcia, who was in the Olympic team. Rico Hoy, who just won the contender, the 3rd place. We got upcoming fighter Trevor, who just signed and he's 17 years old. He's gonna have his first fight this month. And we just actually did a Sandbag routine before we start shooting here. So, you know, everybody has these different goals, but these workouts work same good for people who want to look like the fighter, but not get in the ring and get hit.
Well, that's just what I was gonna say. I mean, the one thing when people think of combative sports, besides the brutality of the sport themselves, is how good a shape these guys are in. So you've done us a great favor. You've combined 3 of your favorite workouts with 3 of your favorite implements. You're going to take us through them. Yes. You're going to be able to follow along with these workouts and get some great training ideas. I appreciate it, man. You ready to hit?
Yep. I think less talking, more work.
We're going
to do the bear, bear hug, squat, and good mornings.
So now this is a great exercise because it's teaching both components of leg lower body training. Basically, we're teaching the squatting motion as well as the hinging motion of a lower body pull. So he's getting the strength development of both types of bilateral lifts. Having the bag in front of him too allows him to remain more vertical and challenges his core at a higher level. And for those of you in combative sports, having to hold the bag in front of you also works the upper back and arms in isometric contraction. So Jem, what's next?
Next, overhead press with a squat, alternating.
So Jem's not going to do his shoulder push press. Now, a little dip allows us to keep the weight moving. The great thing about the push press with the shoulder motion is allow us to do a few more reps and develop some power. This is our version doing a one-arm lift. Because the bag traveling over side to side, his core's having to stabilize as the bag moves over and back. All right, brother, what's next?
Next, kettlebell half get-ups.
All right, so now this is a great movement. It allows us to work the entire core, both the hips and the abs. A lot of times people just focus on one or the other. This is a great way to integrate them. At the same time, we get a little shoulder stability. Fighters often have a big time problem with shoulders, especially those that do MMA and jiu-jitsu type of motions. Nice. And you might find it imbalanced. It might be hard to bridge through one side and the other. This is a great drill. You want to make sure that you're balanced from side to side. All right, man, what's on tap next?
Next, we're going to do the kettlebell, the Renegade. 2 kettlebells starting to be a little tired here.
Yeah, I don't know why you're tired, man. It's not hard work at all.
Still good. With a twist. You're going to add a little bit of twist to it as well.
So many fighting sports rely on rotation. It's important to incorporate whenever possible so the body learns how to produce it efficiently when it comes time to actually train. The Renegade row is a great way to integrate the hips and the core again. Instead of actually asking the abs to actually produce motion, we're actually asking them to stabilize during the rotational part. So you don't want to keep your hips too high. Jem's doing a great job of keeping low and requiring his whole body to pull the bells back. Having muscular balance in the upper back is really important for all fighting sports because a lot of them are chest dominant. Ah, man, you think you got one more? You got one more in you, right?
Yes, sir.
So this is a great full circuit, right? We're going to go circuit style.
One sandbag from the shoulder. Got some good lateral and one overhead.
So what Jem's doing here is he's combined using both the sandbag and the kettlebell in a unique manner. Having the kettlebell overhead increases the lever arm, so the kettlebell is actually heavier, and he's having to stabilize his trunk harder, also because he's also having to stabilize the shoulder overhead. The reverse lunge becomes a lower body pulling drill, awesome for the glutes and the hamstrings.
Great finisher.
The sandbag on top of the body also compresses his body, causing him to have to stabilize from side to side as well. So even though it looks like he's just moving front and back, he's actually moving all over.
Feel it in my abs. Legs.
Nice, man. So you're ready for another workout, right? All right, we're going to hit the 2 more drills in a moment.